accept the sacrifice of Isaac being the son of Abraham is because God already had a plan for himself. Every sacrifice that comes out of God's own divine provision, it is the sacrifice that will touch the heart of God. But you got to understand that you will not meet God at the altar if the place of the altar has not been restored. Jesus was taken to Golgotha. It was a place that was rocky, and they had to find a way to put a cross into a rock so that on that rock the sacrifice can go in and be accepted. And you got to understand that on that altar, as it was being laid, there was not only a Jesus who had to be crucified, but there had to be blood. That's the reason why Jesus was not hanged. Jesus was not just a guy that went on the cross, but there had to be blood, because every sacrifice involves blood. And why does it involve blood? Because it is talking about transfusion. Anybody that is sick, anybody is running out of blood, you will know that they will die if they don't get more blood in their vein. And for the blood to be given, blood has to be get out. And that's the reason why this Sunday morning God wants to restore what that is broken in your life. He wants to show to the world that He is the true God over your life. But we are not ready to see the hand of God if the place of the altar has not been restored. We gotta have some sense in us that the altar is so important that I won't let the devil come mess up with my altar, because I remember I used to be a stealer. I used to be somebody that ran away. I used to be Jacob, but at the place of the altar, God turned my life around and He called me Israel, and He made me an overcomer. Why? Because the altar was the place where I understood that the prophet of Baal might have some power, but my God is the God who got all the power. I need my altar. Everything I need in my house. Lord, can I build you an altar? Lord, can I bring you a sacrifice? Because if I can have an encounter with you, it has to be at the altar. That's the reason why every time the devil want to delay somebody, it will break their altars. And I came to tell somebody, while the altars of God has been destroyed, the altar of Satan has been exalted. And that's the reason why it told Gideon, before you are ready, you don't hear me, before you are ready, leave it, before you are ready to get to anywhere you got to be in life, you gotta be able to make sure that the God of your father get turned upside down. He told Gideon, I called you mighty, I called you mighty warrior, I told you that you will be able to declare and turn around the nation of Israel, but you are not ready to go in the place where I'm sending you until you turn upside down the altars of Baal, the altars of foreign gods. This Sunday morning we want to tear down every other altar that want to exalt itself above the name of God. There has to be an altar that shall be erected and will carry the name of God and God alone. There is a situation in which you are, it left you broken, it left you wounded, it left you all despaired, but this Sunday morning God wants you to repay the altar. He wants you to repay your heart because it's getting ready to do something in your life for which you're not ready for. This place, it is not just a stage. It is an altar. A place where I stand and share with you the mind of God concerning your life. It is an altar. It is the place where one hears God and turn their life. It is the altar. There is no restoration of the altar without a restoration of unity. What was significant in that time was not just what God will do, but the attitude of the people. Don't be a divided nation. Don't be a divided church. What we want to do for God, we can do it if we stand as one man. You become unstoppable. The enemy cannot win over you if we stand as one man. Don't let isolation kill unity in this house. Don't let isolation kill what God is building in your life. Let's stand together as one man. Baal will fall down. His prophets will be executed. But what will happen to the rest of us? God wants His church united. The person sitting next to you is not your enemy. The devil is your enemy. Don't let yourself be distracted by the cheap talk of the enemy. God's grace is over your life. We shall beat this thing. We shall rise. We shall see the name of God be exalted again. In a nation where the thoughts nothing could ever happen, things will begin to happen. Because God is God. Because God is God. You heard me this morning that God wants His church united. Because there cannot be a restoration of a broken altar without the restoration of unity. If God gives us the grace, next Sunday I'll share with you how do you restore the broken altar. But this Sunday my emphasis was mostly about unity. God, make us one. In our families, in our situations, in this congregation, make us one. That as one man, we shall rise. As one man, we will do the impossible. That with one man, new levels shall be attained.